This morning is taking a look back at the popular toys of decades past, and this morning we start with the 1960s, then the Easy Bake Oven.
That was one of my favorites. Well, not in the 1960s, but when
I was leaving it alone. I was letting you go.
I was waiting for you to say the joke, so I just went ahead and
I kept the trap shut. For now, for once.
Well, it was invented by Ronald Hose, and it took a typical oven, shrank it down, and used incandescent light bulbs to allow children to bake a small cake. Now, the oven has gone through a variety of revisions throughout the decades, but has remained a popular toy, even being inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 2006.
However, due to regulations banning the sale of 100-watt incandescent light bulbs in the United States, the newest models use a heating element inside instead.
And I remember when the boys, because it was at summer camp, we used to have our Easy Bake Ovens, and the guys would try to come over there because they wanted to mess with theirs too. And then they eventually get a blue one for boys.
I'm not sure, because I never really was an Easy Bake person. But
oh, you didn't like the treats?
Do I? You
didn't like the treats?
Well, I liked my sister when she made them. I would always eat at least one because I was bigger than her. So anyway, still am. And a very unique device combining complex geometry with a children's toy was also invented in the 1960s.
And it's called the Spirograph, developed by Dennis Fisher. Spirograph was first sold in the U.S. in the mid-1960s. Now, the toy involves a magnetic board and variety of gears. The user takes the pin and places it into a gear to create a variety of unique geometric drawings.
It is still sold to this day by the Hasbro Corporation.
And tomorrow we're going to move on to a pair of toys from the 1970s, so make sure if we don't have yours, you can send it to us so we can make sure we get it on.
Absolutely. And Chris Hadley will have another look at your forecast. That's